saying is, at the end of the day, are you willing to sell your soul for a paycheck? Are you willing to do that? I'm not.
I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. Yeah, yeah. I've been to myself, just me lately. I don't need a lot. No. Just me and the fam, few friends ain't playing. I don't speak a lot, and I can't stop.
Happy Friday! It's the weekend, baby. It's the weekend. How's everybody doing? I ain't gonna be here real long. Not long at all. I just wanted to come on and say hi and tell y'all I sit down. I didn't know anything about Club Shay Shay. I'd heard about Shannon Sharp and all that. Never watched a podcast or anything, but the one with Cat Williams, everybody was talking about it, and I went to watch it, and I was like, oh my goodness. So, there were a lot of allegations made, and there was a lot of fact checking after the fact. And so, I'm gonna say this: 2024 is the year for everybody to come out of the closet. Just gonna come out of the closet. Repent. I did it. I'm sorry. And I want to start fresh. I want to start anew. I want to do things different. And forgive. You've done something wrong. You repented. You asked God for forgiveness. He forgave you. Forget about it. If you've done something wrong to somebody, I did it. I'm sorry. Forget about it. I don't care how big or how small you are. You use somebody else's material. If you were in college and you plagiarized, guess what would happen? You had to take that class over. You'd be expelled from the university. All type of things would happen. So if you use something that belongs to somebody else and don't give them credit, steal it. Plain and simple. See, the thing is, and like I told y'all on here, I'm in my own lane. Yeah, there are things that are going to be trendy. I can do it. I can clickbait for views and all that kind of stuff, and may be successful, may not, because my channel is not real big. But all I'm saying is, at the end of the day, are you willing to sell your soul for a paycheck? Are you willing to do that? I'm not. I'm not. If I wanted to be an actress, I get on here and pretend to be something I'm not. I'm not an actress. Actress, not to. It's. Sometimes, y'all, I talk like I still got them two big gaps. But what I'm saying is, where's your lane? Are you on YouTube being your real, authentic self, or are you perpetrating a fraud? So the thing is, if I go to the movie and watch an actress, I know that's not her real life. But y'all remember the lady well, she's an adult now. I guess she's still the lady that played Nellie Olsen. Remember, she said she got so much hate because people had really associated her with the character she portrayed, and people just really did not like her for that. Hello, that wasn't who she really was. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. All I know is Cat Williams is smart. He's very smart. I've never sat down. I laughed at him so hard on this Friday. I mean, with them pimp suits and stuff, I laughed at him so hard. And honestly, people were saying so much about him. He crazy. He a crackhead. He said he ain't never done no crack. He did marijuana. He said when he grew up around people that were alcoholics, were drug addicts and stuff, when he had to live on the street. So he knew what that was like, and he knew he didn't want to be like that. Wow. I'm telling y'all, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. All I can say is, know your source. and try to please him. You ain't gonna please people if you tell the truth. You ain't gonna please a lot of people if you tell lies. You know what I'm saying? So my question is, would you rather somebody lie to you, or would you rather them tell you the truth? Do you know? Can you handle the truth? Man, I'm telling y'all, life is crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. For real, for real. All right, I'll come back and talk to y'all about that a little later. I got to go right now. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. All right, y'all. So, yeah, I know a lot of people don't look at me. I don't get a lot of views, but I be speaking nothing but I won't be speaking nothing but fact. I'm telling y'all, people put their focus and they trust in the wrong things. People gonna fail you time and time and time and time again because it's flesh. We ain't nothing but filthy rags. That's all we are. Woo! That's why I shout all the time. As filthy, dirty, and low down as we are, God died for us. Woo! Jesus died for us. Woo! We Lord have mercy. Jesus died for us. So why would I not love him? Why would I not trust him? Right? Woo, Lord. But, and Cat Williams was talking about, Shannon Sharp asked him about Melba Moore, and he was saying that they had him on the list to get a star, and he said was people more worthy than him. And that's why he I think he said he paid for it. I don't know. I don't have all the particulars. But 2024 is it's a breakout year. It's a year you go either, I'm gonna just say it like the old folks used to say, excuse my French, shit or get out the pie. You gon' come clean or stay away nasty. Because folks this 2024 is a different year. Do you hear me? You hear me? I feel like for me, in my spirit, this is going to be my breakout year. I don't know if it's going to be professional, personal. I don't know what it is. But the Lord been speaking to me. There's some things I have to do. But he's speaking to me. But yeah, y'all, my attention, the way my attention set up, I can't really sit and watch anything for long. But when I tell y'all, I watched all of that. I was at home working on some more stuff, but I was sitting there watching it. And the thing about it is, you can sit and listen to podcasts and stuff, but you don't have to, you could actually be doing something and that's your background noise. You could be very productive. But anyway, I was like, man, whew. I was like, wait, be backing up again? What? And some things he said that we had heard before, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't something you hadn't heard, but he went more in depth than what I had actually heard. And so I just think it's time to come out of the closet. Now, the closet for one person may be something different than it is for somebody else. It's time to stop pretending and just keep it 100. Everybody make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. You understand what I'm saying? And I was looking at, who was that playing last night? It was Denver and Milwaukee. Man, Milwaukee cut up. Anyway, I think they said Denver had played the night before, and so they, the first string, whatever they call it, most people were probably really, really tired. That's a running up and down that court ain't no joke. I remember playing ball in school, man. I was out of shape. I'd be out of breath. But they were talking about this young man, and they said that he had 2 kids, and that the kids, the mom and dad had separated, and the dad, playing professional ball, and he's in all these different cities, and he said that it was really hard for him because he had to leave his kids. But he had a good support group, like his family and his friends and his teammates. People was keeping him encouraged and stuff. And I don't even know the young man's name. I know he ain't gonna see this. But God is love. And when we going through things, God gonna give us just the right people. And I call them angels. They're gonna step in and they're gonna give you the encouragement and the love that you need. Because I know I've gotten it. I have, like I told y'all, I'm a single mom and raising kids young and trying to work and go to school, trying to keep a decent house. God provided me with transportation. Y'all know the first car I bought on my own was I forget what year that car was. It was a Pontiac Bonneville. I got it off an elected official. He sold me that car for $6.95. I had stayed there buying selling frozen cups. Had my first little car. The interior and everything was good. The paint had started oxidizing on the hood though. And I'll never forget. One day I'm coming down the road, down the highway. Wasn't no interstate, it was a highway. Coming down from school. And y'all, this girl, it was a couple of us working at Kmart. And that's what I can say about Kmart. Man, those people were so good to me. That's what I'm talking about, angels and people looking out for you. Those people were so good to me, y'all. Y'all, I had, you know, when you're in school every year, every semester, your schedule changes. And they will work with me. I've taken classes during my lunch break. There was an hour and a half. My lunch break wasn't but an hour. I was full-time, and a lot of times I had to work Sunday so I can get my 40 hours. You know, I worked split shifts. I got a second job that let me off on Monday. You know, that's what I'm talking about, being good to people and what you put out into the universe. You get that back. And I'm just so thankful. I'm just so thankful. The lady that hired me, she told me, she said, you got those girls? She said, you working and you going to school. She said, on Saturdays, meal prep. She said, get you cook enough so you can have for a couple of days. She told me that. And, you know, people just looked out for me. One of my daughters, like, I'd be at work and I couldn't leave, and I had a co-worker who lived down the street. I would give her the money and she'd go get the food and take it to my daughter because I couldn't leave. And my daughter was very picky about what she ate. And y'all just don't know, man. You don't know a person's story. But that's why I always try to be, like I tell y'all about stars, spreading the light, because, man, you don't know a person's situation. But one thing I can tell you is you got to have a good heart. You do. Man, you walking around and everything is confusing in your life, you got to start examining yourself. I'm telling you now. Woo. That's why I'm talking about angels and being blessed. Man, I've been blessed. Woo-wee. I don't take that for granted. I do not take that for granted. All right, y'all. I'm going to come back, but I just want to talk about Cat Williams. Oh, I want to finish telling y'all about that young man, and that's why I'll be talking about your circle is important. If you're around people who want to be putting you down and, you know, harping on your shortcomings and things like that, those are not, you need people in your corner that's going to elevate you. And you got to elevate yourself. All right, y'all. I don't think I'm going to come back. I think this is the last of that. But I just want y'all to know that God is love. If you've wronged somebody, if you've been accused of something and the accusation is right, come on out the closet. Let it be known. Say, yes, I did it. It's not something I'm proud of. You know what my pastor always say? He said, y'all want to talk about what I used to be. I don't live there anymore. You've been accused of something, go on, come on out and say, yeah, I did that. I'm wrong. I learned from my mistake. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nobody perfect. I've done some wrong things too. Things I'm not proud of. I'm not proud of having a child in high school before I even had a job, before I could even take care of myself. And I think sometimes that's why I'm a hoarder, because my first job, I was taking care of my daughter. You understand what I'm saying? Whoo, Lord Jesus. All right, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.
Everyone needs somebody to lean on. Everyone needs someone who cares. each other, get stronger. We are bound